My husband canceled my flight, so I drove to the wedding anyway. So my sister was getting married last weekend. And I mean, it's my only sister. We're super close, and I've been looking forward to this for months. There was no way I was gonna miss it. But from the second the invite came in, my husband made it clear he had zero interest in going. Fine, whatever. He said he'd stay home with the kids. We've got 3, all under 7, and suggested I do the same since the wedding was child-free. I told him no, I wanted to go. It's not like I'm constantly out partying or asking for time away. I'm a full-time stay-at-home mom. I do everything for those kids. The meals, the diapers, the school runs, the night shifts. I asked for one weekend. He brushed me off, said it wasn't practical. He even laughed when I said it was a once-in-a-lifetime moment, like me caring about my sister's wedding was some silly little fantasy. We dropped it for a while, but as the date got closer, he brought it up again, this time telling me flat out to stay home. I reminded him that I had already made arrangements. Our old babysitter was no longer an option. She supposedly stole something months ago, according to him. But I had a trusted friend lined up who the kids love. But nope, he refused. Said he had work, and it didn't make sense for me to leave. So I stopped asking. I booked the flight myself, quietly. Told my friend the plan. She agreed to watch the kids. I packed my bag, and on the morning of the wedding, I dropped them off and headed to the airport. And then, the punch to the gut. I get to the gate, and they tell me my flight was canceled. I check my email. Nothing from the airline. But there it was. A cancellation confirmation from him. He went behind my back and canceled my fucking plane ticket. At that point, I was furious. Like, shaking. But I wasn't about to let him win. I drove straight back home, threw my suitcase in the trunk, and got in the car. Drove 4 hours by myself, barely stopped, just white-knuckled it to get there on time. At around 5 p.m., as I'm pulling into town, he calls. Where are you? I said, at the wedding. He lost it. Said I was not supposed to go, that he canceled the ticket to make me stay, and how dare I disobey him like that. Like he was my dad or something. Then came the guilt trip. I was neglectful. A horrible mom. Abandoning my kids. He even got his mom to call and scold me like a child. I had to step out of the reception and listen to her yell at me while I stood in the parking lot in my dress, mascara running, missing my sister's big moment. I went to the wedding. I smiled for the photos. I cheered, but inside, I felt completely fucking hollow. I couldn't even enjoy it. And when I got back home, he acted like I'd cheated on him or something. Slammed doors, cold shoulders, refused to talk to me, still hasn't. And here's the twist I can't stop thinking about. That babysitter he said stole from us, I never even saw proof. Never got to ask her what happened. He was the one who said she stole something. He kicked her out. Now I'm wondering if he made it all up, just to make sure I'd never have a reason to leave the house. I've messaged her. I want to hear her side. Because honestly, the more I think about it, the more it feels like he's been trapping me. Slowly, subtly, and with a smile. All I wanted was to be there for my sister. One fucking weekend. One dress. One moment for me. And somehow, that made me the villain.